Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. We're continuing to review and compare devices, and you can check these updates on our Twitter community at GadgetRevNow. We just finished unboxing Oppo Reno4 Z 5G, and today, let the battle begin. We're comparing it with the 2-year-old Samsung A70. We're continuing to review one of the cheapest mid-range 5G phone from Oppo, the Reno4 Z. We will compare this to other top-performing camera phones like Pixel 5, OnePlus 9, and Samsung S20 Fan Edition for the next couple of weeks and see how it will fare. On this comparison test, Samsung A70 is one of the best used phone you can buy today, around $200 to $300, while Oppo Reno4 Z is around the same price range, brand new. Outside this comparison video, Samsung A70 is the more popular device between the two, while Oppo Reno4 Z 5G is a low-key unknown phone that provides exceptional value for its price. We will compare both photos and videos to see what the difference are and who's better. Who will win? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Today we're going to compare Samsung A70 versus Oppo Reno4 Z. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Today we're going to compare Samsung A70 versus Oppo Reno4 Z. On our first test, the audio, both phones did really well. If you're playing through speakers, you might not notice the difference, but if you put your headset on, Oppo Reno4 Z is evidently louder than A70. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. On our first image, we took a shot of our living room, and I noticed three things. Oppo Reno4 Z manages the highlights better, as you can see on the window, better color management as you can see on the sofa, A70 is a little faded, and better in exposing floors and the lamp. It won all three, so Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next, I took a photo of our studio plant, and both images looks identical. If I zoom in, almost the same look. I don't see any difference. Do you? It's an easy tie for me. Next, I want to check for color profiling. On this shot, I noticed that Samsung A70 is generally lighter than Oppo Reno4 Z, while Oppo Reno4 Z is punchier and more saturated. This is a personal preference, so it's a tie for me. On our next shot, I took a photo of our Toronto Raptors cap, and the same observation. Samsung A70 is lighter and more natural looking, while Oppo Reno4 Z is punchier and sharper. I don't know, I think I like the rendition of Oppo Reno4 Z more. If you agree, so Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next is text sharpness, so I took a shot of these random things with writings. If you zoom in, I observed that Samsung A70 is sharper and natural looking, while Oppo Reno4 Z is trying to over-sharpen the photo, but sometimes blown out. Like this, it's unreadable. So Samsung A70 is the winner here. Next, I took this photo to see who manages the subject better when against the light. If you zoom in, you will notice that Oppo Reno4 Z is spot on. The text in the middle is sharp, while A70 is too soft. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next is greenery and sky. And by this time, you already know that Oppo Reno4 Z is punchier, while Samsung A70 is lighter, natural looking, and sometimes soft. On this image, I like the Oppo Reno4 Z more than the A70. It is punchier and livelier. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next, I took a shot of my ever-reliable light bulb to check who manages the shadows better. It looks good on both, but if you zoom in, you will notice that Oppo Reno4 Z is sharper and preserve more information in the shadows. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next is flaring, so I took a shot directly at the sun. On this image, you will notice that Oppo Reno4 Z sun is smaller, but Samsung A70 managed the flaring better, as Oppo Reno4 Z has stronger and distracting reddish flare. So Samsung A70 is the winner here. Next is tendencies. So I noticed that in a well-lit environment, Samsung A70 is sharp. But if it's a bit darker, it loses the sharpness and it becomes soft. While the tendencies of the Oppo Reno4 Z, I think HDR is automatically kicking in and it's lighter and sharper. Again, I just want to point out the tendencies of these phones. Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next, I took a shot of this branch to check who has more details. If I zoom in, I think the 48 megapixel sensor of Oppo Reno4 Z is better than the 32 megapixel of Samsung A70. It's evidently sharper and preserves more details. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next is rear camera portrait shots. If you want to know how you would look, both are awesome. If we zoom in, I just love the sharper and more contrasted look of Oppo Reno4 Z. You might like the super smooth rendition of Samsung A70, but I think overall, Oppo Reno4 Z is better. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next is selfie camera portrait shots. And like the rear camera, Samsung A70 is lighter and smoother, while Oppo Reno4 Z is sharper and more contrasty. Honestly, this is a hard call. I don't hate any of the photos. I love both of them, so it's a tie for me. Next is low light condition. On this photo, you might think that Samsung A70 is better because of the blue sky, but if you zoom in, Oppo Reno4 Z just crushed Samsung A70. It is sharper, lighter, and preserves more details in the darker areas. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. Next is extreme dark condition. At first look, it looks like a tie, but if you zoom in, you will notice that Oppo Reno4 Z is sharper than Samsung A70. This is also the tendency that I was talking about earlier. So Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. And lastly, versatility. Both phones has regular wide and ultra wide shots, and none of them has a telephoto lens, so this is an easy tie for me. A70 versus Oppo Reno4 Z video test. We're checking the video stabilization when we're walking, and now we're running. Both phones are handheld. We're walking again, and now we're running. We're checking the autofocus. Everything is in default settings. And we're checking the light variation. Samsung A70 versus Oppo Reno4 Z selfie video recording. It's a little sharper on A70. Let me know which is better. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. A70 versus Oppo Reno4 Z low light recording. A70 is a little soft. There you go. Low light recording. A70 is hunting again for focus. And extreme dark conditions. So on video test, both phones are tied in stabilization and autofocus. Samsung A70 has a little flaring as we point it directly at the sun, while I love the sharper look of A70 in selfie recording, and Oppo Reno4 Z is better in low light and extreme dark conditions. Oppo Reno4 Z is the winner here. So what is Gadget Rev Now's verdict? Oppo Reno4 Z 5G or Samsung A70? Both are great phones for sub $300. I think you will love any of these phones. Oppo Reno4 Z is better in audio, better in managing highlights and exposing dark areas, more saturated, better in managing shadows, better in low light and extreme dark condition, and better in low light video recording. While Samsung A70 produces lighter image, sharper in well-lit environment, and better in managing flaring. I'll be happy owning any of these phones, but sadly we need to have a winner. On this camera comparison video, I think the winner is Oppo Reno4 Z 5G. For a few reasons. It is better in low light and extreme dark condition, consistently sharp both well-lit environment and dark situations, and generally better in video recording. While Samsung A70 is also a winner if you like that more natural looking photos. But even though A70 is the more popular device, Oppo Reno4 Z camera performance beats the popularity of the Samsung mid-range king. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. We're posting videos of gadget reviews, comparisons, photography gears, and tips. The goal of this channel is to review and compare devices as simple as possible, concise, and friendly. Don't forget to drop your comment, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.